What is connection? A simple question, right? Something that can be easily defined within the parameters of social and medical science. One could describe connection as the physical, emotional, and mental interaction with those around you. A gentle touch on the arm, the sparkle in her eyes, a big and happy, "Hey man, where you been? We missed you." It is acknowledgement, but it's not that simple. From the first breath we take to the last one we give, we seek it out. Connection. This sense of belonging, of living, of firm footing, a feeling that tells us, yes, you are here, and yes, so are they. You are not alone. The basis of human connection is the relationships that you forge with those around you. Friends, family, strangers, the persons you love most, and even those you don't. All these relationships have specific needs, and if not met, they will cease to exist. These connections are vital. It's been proven time and time again that we need each other. We thrive on this connection and deteriorate without it.
When you take our phones away from us, we become anxious. We become impossible, really. Modern technology has become like a phantom limb. It is so much a part of us.
Modern technology, a multi-platform database that reaches all four corners of the world. Progress in its wake. The click-clacking power of invention that has changed life as we know it. We've come a long way since the mid-70s, from room-sized processing machines that cost a fortune to build, to handheld devices that cost a fraction to own. A computer in every home, a phone in every pocket, information at the tip of our fingers. Everyone you know, within a second's reach. But with all great leaps of change and progress, there are possible setbacks. Aspects that seem to be worse than the times before. Kids texting under the table at dinner, parents instant messaging while their kids play. Toddlers are using iPads before they can read, navigating the interface of these glowing screens before even comprehending the questions they ask. We fear we're losing the connections we say we are working to keep. We are told we should put our phones down and look at each other, but we never do. We say again and again, we miss the simpler days of phone calls and doorbell rings, and yet we continue to text and to email each other. What makes us do this? We all have the same fear. For those who remember a childhood with no phones and dirty knees, the fear is that their child will miss out on the organicness of the childhood they so enjoyed. And for those who only know a world of texts and calls and Skypes and constant social media, we worry from their worry that we're doing something wrong, even though it feels so natural. But it's not just these kids, it's adults, it's families, it's grandparents on Facebook. Everyone is staring down at their phones, looking at their computers. We're all on the grid. So, if we're all scared of the zombies we fear we may become, why hasn't anything changed? If we all miss this simpler life, then why is your pocket still buzzing?
This hasn't changed because it's enhancing these connections we live for.
Technology hasn't been woven seamlessly into our blanket of society, but it's new, and we're still learning how to best interact with it.
It's important to understand how undeniably social we are, and yes, the way we are using technology might sometimes feel trivial.
I mean, let's face it, every text, email, funny YouTube video certainly isn't equal to a sit-down, face-to-face, heart-to-heart conversation.
But the chance to feel like you're constantly heard, to feel like you're connected to someone, it's almost irresistible.
We feel a connection to our devices.
This anxiousness without them.
And it terrifies us.
Don't be afraid of it. Understanding why we feel the need to be constantly connected can ease some of this anxiety surrounding the borderline addiction so many people have with their devices.
Technology satisfies our minds on a different level. It allows us to share information with one another in a different way.
Texting can allow us to say things to each other in a safer space that may lead to more honesty and understanding.
The ability to call someone at any time lets us share more moments, hear each other's voices when we need to hear them, even when we can't be there.
We are social, and technology is increasing our connection with others.
Truth be told, technology has become a part of our everyday life, and it has changed the way we communicate.
Of course, it's not going to replace sitting down and talking to people, because no one wants that. No one is under the impression that the two methods are equal. There's so much scientific evidence showing how much we value eye contact and touch. A screen can never replace that.
Communication is changing. People are changing. So use it for what it's worth, but stop being afraid of it. Fearing technology gives it power over you. So use it.
But don't let it use you.